On this day in Tudor history, the 16th of October 1594, Cardinal William Allen died in exile at his house on the Via Monserrato in Rome. He was aged 62. He was buried nearby in the English College's church. To Catholics, Allen was a shepherd who kept the old faith alive. To the Elizabethan state, he was a dangerous enemy who backed invasion. I'm author and historian Claire Ridgway, and let me tell you more about this cardinal. William Allen's story ends abroad, but it begins at Oxford in England, where he graduated with a BA from Oriel College in 1550. He rose to become Principal of St Mary's Hall and a Canon of York. In Elizabeth I's reign, he was put under pressure to swear the oath of supremacy, recognising the Queen as supreme governor of the Church in England. He refused. In 1565, he left for exile in Mechlin, was ordained there, and then took a decisive step that would shape English Catholicism for generations. In 1568, at Douai, Allen founded a seminary to train English priests for missions of conversion back home. 10 years later, war pushed the college to Reims, where, under his patronage, scholars translated the scriptures that English recusants would cling to, the Douai-Reims Bible. In 1579, he helped establish a sister English college in Rome, and by 1580 he was organising missions to England. From these colleges came the seminary priests who slipped ashore in disguise, said Mass in secret, and tried to tend the scattered flock of Catholics in England. But the England they returned to had hardened. After Pope Pius V had excommunicated Elizabeth I in 1570, declaring her a usurper and encouraging disobedience, rebellion, and even her removal, the government saw the missionary effort through the lens of treason. By the Act of 1585, simply being an ordained Catholic priest on English soil could mean death. Allen answered with his pen. He defended purgatory in prayers for the dead. He wrote in praise of the seminaries and of the courage of those executed in his Apologia Martyrum. He rebutted attacks on Catholics in an answer to the libel of English justice. And then he crossed a line that forever fixed his reputation in Protestant memory. Convinced that Elizabeth's rule was illegitimate and her church a rupture with the true faith, Allen supported the idea of deposing her by force. In 1587, at Philip II's request, he was created cardinal. As the Spanish Armada gathered in 1588, he prepared himself to return to England in the wake of what he expected would be a Catholic victory. Pamphlets rolled off the press, an admonition to the nobility and people of England and Ireland, and a declaration of the sentence and deposition of Elizabeth, justifying a Spanish intervention under the Pope's sentence. We know the rest. The Armada failed. Allen did not go home. He spent his final years in Rome, continuing to write and to oversee the colleges that kept training men for a perilous English mission. He died on this day in 1594. So how do we weigh William Allen? He founded English colleges at Douai, Reims and Rome. He sheltered scholarship. He helped give English Catholics a Bible and a priesthood in their own tongue. And he nurtured a culture of conscience that outlived him. But he also chose open alignment with England's greatest enemy and urged a foreign-backed deposition of his queen. What do you think? Shepherd of a persecuted minority or traitor to his country? In Tudor England, of course, he could be both, depending on where you stood. If this story interested you, please do like the video, subscribe for daily Tudor history, and consider joining my channel membership on YouTube for more Tudor goodies. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.